Bull Runners, what's going on? Crypto Chris G here, back with another video on all things degen. Excited to get some content to you guys. We're going to cover a bunch of different fun and entertaining stuff today. First of all, Happy New Year. I'm excited for what 2025 has to offer, and I hope a lot of this information is valuable and continues to help us make well-informed decision on the degen side of trading for crypto, right? So, before we get started, what we're going to talk about today is we'll touch base on those coins, the ones that we've discussed in my last couple of videos regarding Filecoin, Zerebro, UFD, FWOG, Pengu, and take a look at what's happening in the AI side of the world. We're also going to break down some of the degen news from the last couple days or so. And then I got some really cool, exciting, a recap, right? There's a thread recapping 2024 for all things degen that, a lot of things that went crazy this year, and really excited to share that stuff with you guys and explain kind of a little bit more about each one of the situations. But before we do get started, obviously, nothing we say here is financial advice. Take everything I tell you as for entertainment purposes only. And if you're feeling bullish, comment 777. If you're feeling blessed, comment 777. If you're going to be the first millionaire in your family tree, make sure to confirm that by subscribing to the video here and subscribe to the channel. So let's run it. All right, so let's start off with some news here, man. It's been a great year for Bitcoin. Obviously, this is the Bitcoin's highest yearly close in history at $93,413.24. Congratulations, pat yourself on the back if you were a part of that. And I hope it's time to zoom out, as Chonky says here. And it's going to be hopefully only better from here in 2025. So really excited to see what happens with Bitcoin, and obviously everything else will move with it. It feels like we're going into a little bit of an altcoin season here, which will then translate into a lot of these mid and low, mid, and high cap meme and AI and dog, cat, whatever coins, right? So just congratulations, like I said. Going forward from there, let's talk about some of the other things happening in the space. As you can see here, AI meme coin market has surpassed $10 billion in market cap per CoinGecko, with some of the top leaders here being AI16Z, which we haven't covered, but definitely going to do a video regarding AI16Z. But it does include Filecoin and Zerebro, which in my last video we added Zerebro to my top 5 coins to keep an eye on. So really excited to see that this potentially is turning into some sort of AI super cycle. And from there, this would be interesting as this evolves into other chains outside of Solana, which ones do get picked up and are, make some huge runs and some gains for everybody, right? So good information here to keep an eye on. We also found out that, we just saw, we talked about Filecoin recently. If you haven't joined Altcoin Pro, we talked about Filecoin and Altcoin Pro a long time ago, and really excited to see that it is continuing to absolutely crush it. It's moving its way up in the token list here, surpassing FTM, XLM, Algo, some of these big names that have been around for a long time. So the growth here is crazy, and I'm expecting it not to stop anywhere soon. Other things I want to touch base on here is looking at the top 10 coins of social dominance. Now, I thought this was a great tool. It's very interesting because one of the coins, my conviction play that I told you guys about is Unicorn Fart Dust, and you can see here that by social dominance, it has entered the top 10 list. That's crazy. It's already flipped Chainlink, but look at who else is here. You got Dogecoin, Pepe, obviously Sui, Cardano, and then XRP, and the big players, right? So that's quite the it's something to keep an eye on when it comes to what people are talking about. And UFD is people are loving the unicorn. So I'm continuing to think that we'll see strong social dominance. As I saw that Ron Basement is having an interview or like a conversation with Luca Nets from Pudgy Penguins coming up, and I'm excited to see how that conversation goes. Let's jump into some of the charts though. So here we go. Look at this. Here we go with Filecoin, $1.32 billion market cap. I mean, you can't make it up, right? It's right there. So it's excited to see growth here. Congratulations if you're a holder. And like I said, the Altcoin Pro guys absolutely crushed it with this call for the community. So if you haven't had a chance, make sure to take a look at Altcoin Pro. You can go below, sign up, get started with the community, and reap the benefits of having this information early. Moving over, we'll look at Zerobro. Another hell of a chart, right? I mean, we talked about it when it was curling, and then finally it broke out massively. So $10 million of liquidity in here, the $658 million market cap. I'm still expecting to see great things happen from this coin. Going to Unicorn Fart Dust. This is a little bit of a different situation, right? I mean, we're not seeing massive price swinging on it. In fact, it's it looks like it's hopefully finding a bottom here at some point. But this is, to me, I'm still massively bullish on this. And to me, the short-term price action isn't. It actually provides me better entries, right? So I think I bought the other day between like 60 to 70 million. I'll continue to accumulate as I get a better deal, and bullish on Mr. Ron. So gotta keep that in mind. Also take a look at Pengu here. Pengu is chilling at a $3.29 billion market cap. It's hanging sideways right now, but absolutely it's good to see it laddering up, creating higher lows, and making some progress on that side. Abstract is mainnet is just around the corner. So definitely keep an eye if you are if you're paying attention to Pengu. It's so far it's looking good. It's continuing to grow. Holder counts over almost 600,000 holders. That's huge. Obviously a lot of small bags, but a lot of people in this that own this coin got it airdropped like we discussed, and most likely are going to hold on to it. And then last but not least, our favorite FWOG, right? This one looks like it did. It's trying to do a double bottom here. And hopefully maybe start making its way back up, but it's all five of these projects seem to be steady, pretty steady. Nothing out of no major FUD, nothing that has been an eye opener or something that maybe like a big seller or a big holder like nuked the chart or anything. So it's business as normal going into 25. But let's hop into the fun stuff real quick here. This is where I wanted to kind of spend most of the time here. This is the top crypto moments of 2024. By 100x Gem Finder. If you guys aren't familiar, this 12-year-old kid here, number one, rugged the coin Quant live on stream for $20,000, and you really can't make it up. It's insane, because then once that happened, crypto Twitter sent the coin all the way up to 85 million market cap. So his bag, if he would have never sold that, see, I flicked off the screen. the kid thought he was a genius. It sparked chaos in crypto Twitter, and people went absolutely insane. His bag would have been like it would $500,000, $1 million if he would have never sold. But that's degenning for you. We also had early in 2024, man. This was way back in the early day of last year. Slurf raises $10 million, but accidentally burns all pre-sale investors' money at launch, propelling the coin to a $660 million market cap in a single day, which is insane. And obviously, if you're not familiar with what that means, by burning the supply, it created a supply shock. Basically, when the supply gets burned, it's no longer available, so there's less coins, and the price action is extremely volatile. And and it went in the right way. So it was definitely it was definitely an interesting time. That coin, there was a bunch of spaces. I think he did it live on Space, but I see a bunch of names here. Obviously, I have good friends with Mark Colser and Amy Street. Seeing some homies in that chat that were there with it live, and that was probably one of the toughest spaces to sit through as an investor when your pre-sale money is evaporated. Funny enough, Rasmer and Thread Guy at BTC Nashville, Rasmer acted to be pretending as Thread Guy, stole his name, image, and likeness, and it was kind of like a funny, a funny little skit that happened at Nashville while we were all there. Iggy Azalea launched Mother, igniting the celebrity launch meta. She was one of the first. Then you had Andrew Tate follow up with Daddy. You had a bunch of different celebrities, Waka Flocka. It was a bunch. It felt like it was day by day. It was a new one popping up. But we all know that there's only going to be a few celebrity meta coins that will succeed in the long run. So shout out to Iggy and she continues to grind. She even threw a party in Singapore at Token 2049 she flew in 20 of her girlfriends, and they threw a rodeo party. A bunch of friends went to that, and I didn't hear anything but great things. So continues to show utility through her coin, and excited to see where she goes into this year. It's kind of funny. This is who you're trading against. This went viral from Choose Rich Nick. There's been some very trolly type of content from him recently, but I think all in all, he's having fun. We also had Mark Anderson send 50K of research grant to the 50K research grant to Andy in Truth Terminal, which launches GOAT and ignited the AI agent meta. That is an insane thing to do. It went viral, and it created what we had today. Godius Maximus ran heavy. It's still running. It's a really cool coin, and I think it will be around for a pretty long time. We also saw, one of the talking about celebrities. I remember this one. I'm so glad that I didn't get in it, but it was wild. Hulk Hogan launched Hulk, and rugs it, and then deleted all his tweets and claims he was hacked. That was something that we. People, as a celebrity, he has a lot of people that really, I grew up in the days of Hulk Hogan. So I hope that he was hacked and that it wasn't malicious. Haley Welch launched Hawk Tua coin, which reached an ATH of 550 million and then immediately plummeted within hours, a 90 to 95% loss. She went on a Twitter space with her team members, and then she went silent for I think 2 weeks before saying anything again. And the last thing she said on her space was, "All right, guys, I'm going to bed, going to sleep. I'll see you. We'll talk to you tomorrow." Well, she took a 2 week long nap, so people were not very happy about that, and it seems like a little bit of legal action is going her way. We talked about it just a second ago, but yeah, Andrew Tate launched Daddy, hit 290 million market cap, and then burned $110 million worth of his tokens. Obviously, that's unrealized, but at the time, the unrealized was worth 110 million. You'd never be able to take that out, but it was, if not one of the largest burns ever in history for meme coins. And then you can see here that a lot of what he was doing was trying to basically flip Mother, right? So he probably pumped it up with a lot of his own money, but it was definitely a wild ride for that coin. We had a lot of interesting situations in the influencer world, right? Ansem being one of the main characters of the space for crypto Twitter, fought Barney the Boy with investors hoping for a win. Interesting enough, this is now it's kind of sparked. He's actually done multiple fights. He just fought BitBoy J, I think, in Dubai, and that was during while a lot of us were at Art Basel, and yeah, we're also seeing Karate Combat step into the game with influencer fighters. Ashley DeCam, Blonde Broker, some of these great friends actually are fighting each other for the sport. I'm actually really enjoying it. I've been to a couple of Karate Combats myself, so. If you haven't seen, they are tokenized, and you can bet with the karate coin on fighters that are fighting. We had Mr. Luigi, our boy Luigi's coin went crazy once they identified him as a killer. The coin rocketed. That was launched at 85 million market cap within a day. A lot of people made some money, and obviously I'm pretty sure at some point you've been exposed to that whole situation. PopCat was the first cat coin to hit $1 billion market cap in 2024. Pretty dope to really see that kind of stuff happening, and really helped a lot of other meme coins that were cat and dog related go high out as well. Pepe hits $11 billion market cap and gets listed on Coinbase and Robinhood in last year. Chill Guy token hit 660 million market cap in a week after becoming the most viral meme of 2024. That was quite the situation. I actually ran into the Chill Guy dev in Miami at Art Basel at one of the parties. I think he was at the Pudgy Penguin event, and it's kind of interesting to see people IRL that were involved in these type of situations, or had ran with some idea or got lucky, right? We also saw that Donald Trump embraced crypto. This was at a point where Thread Guy went to. He's one of the KOLs in the space, an influencer, went to the Trump thing in West Palm Beach and asked the question about crypto, as well as he was able to shake Donald Trump's hand We saw that Dave Portnoy was at one point became a meme. So he tweeted, "I am a meme coin now," and it sparked a massive run on that coin. That was the Portnoy coin. He had nothing to do with it. He probably had no idea, but that's the type of stuff that creates attention and makes things go crazy. We saw Hyperliquid becoming one of the most valuable airdrops ever. A lot of people made a ton of money on Hyperliquid, and congratulations for anybody that got involved with that. Oh man, Bohm was a crazy one. I remember when Bohm launched, and they had a huge pre-sale, but it was like when the pre-sale meta, it basically propelled the pre-sale meta, like as it says here. It hit 1 billion market cap in less than 2 days after launch. That's one of the records in the industry, and it also has been listed on a ton of exchanges. But the book of memes is pretty cool. We also had this interesting guy here, Mr. Sahil. He finessed a ton of celebrities to launch meme coins, tweet about them, and then rugs them all. Floyd Mayweather, Sexy Red, Caitlyn Jenner, list goes on and on. Many spaces, many hours I've sat through listening to these situations. This guy has no heart. I mean, he was able to take advantage of lists and pay an absurd amount of money to get these these celebrities to tweet. They had no idea for the most part what they were doing, and a lot of them felt the backlash. And then over the course of time, he's kind of fizzled out as celebrity meta washed out. This was a great one too. This was actually towards the end of the year, right at the beginning of December. There's Scooter, which he pretended to be Henok during App Basel and continuously goes viral. I was with Henok and took a picture with him. We were joking about it, how this guy was actually, how they were actually this guy Scooter was impersonating him and stuff, and it's all in good taste. So it was funny that all this was happening while we were all together in Miami for Basel. Scooter also called out Rismus for being completely faked and sends it down from 100 million to 20 million market cap, and he got a lot of hate from TikTokers who invested. But it's just the way it is. There's no reason to be getting behind fake coins. And then you can see that also Zach XPT figures out that a kid named Malone stole $243 million from a single person in a social engineering attack. He was spotted partying at clubs, flying in jets, being reckless. And then this guy here says that his bot hits a 30,000x on Fartcoin. Absolutely absurd. And then this guy also says that he finessed people into thinking that Pump.Fun banned India, leading to a lot of KOLs and big accounts reposting his content. And I mean, this is how you go viral and on Twitter and get these huge payouts. So this is the type of stuff that works to get you your monthly payout from Mr. Elon. And then one of my favorites here. This was one of the greatest things that I found so far in the industry. This guy was anti-crypto boomer. Launches unicorn fart dust from his basement, and it hit 240 million in 2 days. Obviously now it's on the retrace, but as most things that go up have to come down before they can go higher. And then just a few more things here. Bitcoin hit 100K. Obviously, ETH underperformed. Crypto Trader has been roasting it. We still roast ETH. We saw CZ get arrested and release. We had Elon Musk create the Department of Government Efficiency, the homage to Dogecoin. Iggy shut down Singapore with the strippers, and Andrew Tate and Ansem had crazy Twitter exchanges. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much good on this list here. But I think it's important to say that it was quite the year for crypto Twitter and being a degen. And I cannot wait to see what happens going into this next year. So if you had a great time watching this video, please like and subscribe below. Join up with us at Altcoin Pro University, and look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care, bull runners.